And I am going to make a Dark Souls video on early items and armor. And I'm sorry about the glare if you can see the glare. And there's two different classes that you can start off with. There's either the warrior or the thief. If you're the thief, you already start off with the master key, and you want to have the master key, and you want your gift to be divine blessing. When you start off with the warrior, your gift will be a master key, because we're going to be going into some dangerous areas that require that. So, once we start the game, you will see me be going kind of fast through here, because I want to make the video as short as possible, because my phone can't hold that much space. So, yeah, I'm trying to make it as quick as possible. Also, this will be great for beginners and stuff if they're stuck at the undead asylum, because I'll show them how to run through and kill all the enemies really easily. Because this is a really hard spot. This was a really hard spot for me in the beginning too, because I kept getting stuck on the boss that's over here, the asylum demon, and I'll show you what he looks like. If you see me lighting that bonfire, it's because this door over here, you open that in just a few minutes, so you can come out here and light the bonfire and go through the door to fight the boss. So you see me here dropping the sword because it's really useless, because it only does 20 damage. And right here, when you open the door and you look really closely up there, you see him. You see the asylum demon up there. If you can look really closely, you might have to pause the video to do it, but you can see him up there, and then he jumps down. But when you go through, you want to go straight to the left. And when you go to the left, there's going to be a door that's open, and when you go through that door, what will happen is the door will close right when you go through. And you see me here equipping my shield, because this bow guy is very annoying when you're just running up to him. And then you get the sword right here. You only really have to kill 3 or 4 enemies here. Actually 4, if you're gonna go for just the undead guys. Maybe 5, because there's gonna be this rolling down, so you roll off to the side, and then you go through this door, and then this is the door that I was talking about, because you come back over here to the bonfire, and then you rest at it, and then you get up, press B. You don't have to press A or anything, it's just quicker if you press B. And you run up here again, you go through the broken wall. You can either kill him or talk to him. I like to kill him to make it go quick, because he doesn't have, any shot will kill him, and it'll go by faster if you just kill him, so you can get out of the asylum easier, and you get a free 100 souls too. And as you know, that the souls are the currency in this game, and
better watch this video and get ready to start it.
If you heard that background noise, that was my brother barging into my room and telling me that they were going to start a movie, and I'm busy right here making a video. You want to kill that guy over there guarding that door, and you want to kill this bow guy. Again, you want to kill this other bow guy. And then when you're going to come down here, you want to unequip your shield, and then press Y to two-hand your sword or any weapon. You go through, and then you drop off, and then you press RB if you're playing on Xbox. And you do a lot of damage. And what you really want to do is you want to get behind him and get his butt, because he can't do a lot of damage to you if you're behind him. Sometimes he flies up and like slams down his butt just like there. Other times he flies around and spins so he can get you. Just so that is how easily you can defeat him if you're having trouble with the first boss. And you see me rolling right there, and I don't know why I did that. And if you come up to these stairs and you make it over here, you want to take a left. And when you take the left, you're going to come down here, and then you're going to have a soul item down here on this guy. You want to use that once you get to Lordran, because you're going to want to like level up a lot. And over here, this nest, when you come here later on, I'll show you how to come here like later on. Once you get to you have to come here once you get to the Bell Gargoyles, because that's the only way to get here. And you're going to want, like, you want to come here after you defeat Manus, the Father of the Abyss. And then you drop his soul. You don't want to use it because you can't craft anything of it, and it doesn't really give you a lot of souls. You want to drop it, and then you want to save and exit, and then it'll give you like a dark orb spell kind of thing. So that's really powerful, but it does take a lot of requirements though. And I will make another video about how to get the Gravelord sword, which is one of the best swords in the game if you're into great swords and stuff. It's a curved great sword, so it swings fast, and it's actually kind of OP because it does 265 damage, and you can get it really early on because what all you have to do is just go to the graveyard, which I'm gonna be running through in just a minute, to get the winged spear and use Y-hander. If you don't know what those are, they're great. They're a great sword and a spear. So, like, what you really want to be doing is getting these weapons and stuff. We're going to be going to some dangerous areas in this video, so I would suggest coming here like later on when you have like good armor, so you can survive some of the hits from these guys. I'm just like running through really fast to show you all the weapons that you can get in the beginning, just for the sake of the video, because it does take a little while to get these actual weapons. And I'm going to be leveling up endurance, and to use use the Zweihander, you can either pick the bandit or the warrior. I prefer the warrior because all you have to do is level up your strength 3 times, and you don't have to upgrade your dexterity at all, because you can two-hand the Zweihander with 16 strength and two-hand the Gravelord sword with 16 strength. So, but the actual requirements to wield those effectively are 24 strength. And there's also the Great Scythe down in the Catacombs, and in the Catacombs is where you get the wing spear. I mean, not the wing spear. The Great Scythe, the Skull Lantern, and the Gravelord sword. And if you can see over there on that middle bridge area, once you go to the one that's over there to the far right, there's going to be a ring over there, and it's called the Ring of Sacrifice. That's good for when you die and you don't lose any of your stuff. Or it's good when you die and you're trying to go back to get your souls and stuff, because when you die you don't lose any humanity or XP, or souls I mean. And to come down here you need the Master Key, is where I'm going to get the Dragon Crest Shield and the Astora's Straight Sword. To wield the Astora's Straight Sword you need 14 Faith and 10 Strength. To wield the shield you just need 10 Strength, and it blocks 100% 100% physical damage. So yeah. And over here is where you need the Master Key, because if you actually want to come in here later on it'll take a very long time, because what'll happen is, because you need to talk to a certain NPC once you ring both bells, like both bells of awakening. And over there is Blighttown, and that's one of the other dangerous areas we're going to be going, because that's where you kill Quelaag, you get the Dragon Greatsword and stuff like that, and you get the Crimson Armor set and the Remedy spell, and those are really good. I'm going to be showing you how to get those later on in the video. And right now, you see the Undead Dragon right there, and while we're in the Valley of the Drakes, I just really prefer to go to Blighttown and and to get this stuff, because there's no other reason just to get farther down here. And on his left paw, he guards like a soul that costs 2,000, and on his right paw, right when you touch the one closer to his head, he's gonna wake up. And this one is the sword, and this one is the shield. And you want to try to run as fast as you can, or you lose all your souls. And he's like an undead poison dragon, so that stuff that he's puking right there, you have to get hit by it like 5 times before you become poisoned. And poison and toxic are like really annoying things, including bleeding, because your health goes down really fast with those. So yeah. So now that we have the large soul of a nameless soldier and the soul of a proud knight. So through here we are going to come over here to get the winged spear and the Zweihander. I'm taking off my armor so I can run farther and longer. Over there is a soul item. It's one of those soul of a lost undeads. Those cost like 4. Those ones are large souls of a undead, so they only give you like 400 souls. But if you really want them, you can get them. I'm not gonna get them because that'll take up some of my time here, and I might die while I'm getting them. Because last time I tried to get them, I died. So when you come in here, you're gonna want to take a right when you come down here. Right here is the Zweihander, and then you take another right, and then you come up the hill, and then there's another one, and then here's the winged spear. And you see me get hit right there. Like, I might die right here. I can't believe I didn't. But once you come up here, you like make it around, and then you just like come up here again. And you kind of want to watch out because they'll follow you, and they're gonna try to do like aerial attacks and stuff. So you want to make it over here as fast as possible, because there's a chance that this guy might get up and start fighting them. So you want to come over here when they're following you, because you don't really want them following you. Right here we have the Zweihander, which is an ultra great sword. I can't wield it effectively right now. And the spear, the good thing about a spear is that you can like do this, like you can hide behind your shield and like hit them with it, hit with your spear. So they can't hurt you when you're hitting them like this because you're holding up your spear. And now we're gonna run back down to the New Londo ruins, like the way that we went to go to the Valley of the Drakes, and we're going to get the Estoc and a Firekeeper soul. If you don't know what Firekeeper souls are, they either give you humanity if you choose to use them, or they give you or you upgrade your Estus class. I usually upgrade my Estus class because I know like a really good place to farm humanity. And that is when you like make it into the Undead Parish where the boar is, like after the dragon. The dragon and the bridge is a really good way to farm souls, because every time you get like 500 souls apiece, every time you run out there and activate his fire breath. And when you get out of here, you want to roll down and then come out the door. and you want to take an immediate left, and then come through this door, and then you're gonna find the S stock over here on this corpse, and then you can come over here, and then you roll, and then you break that, or you can just attack it, and then you can pillage his corpse, and then you get transcendent curses, which will let you attack the ghosts that are down here that we might run into in just a second. So yeah, the Crimson armor is like this mage armor set. If you didn't know, it like gives you a lot of curse resistance. Over here, we're heading to the Firekeeper Soul, and there's all the ghosts and stuff here. And then what you want to do is you want to like, run across here, grab the Firekeeper Soul, and roll off. You want to do this when you have no souls, or else you're going to have to come back down and grab your souls. And once we get back to Firelink Shrine and we respawn, I'm going to end the video after I show you how to upgrade your Estus class or use the Humanity, because it's really like Humanity and upgrading stuff. I will make another video for getting more armors and weapons and stuff, because right when you get to Firelink Shrine, you want to go down to the first step of stairs. Once you have your Firekeeper Soul, you want to talk to her, and she can't speak, so you reinforce your Estus class, and that'll give it +1, and then it gives you more health when you read it, when you do it again. And either you can get Humanity out of it, or yeah. So once I turn human and use all these souls, I will end the video, because it's been a long video so far. Level up, endurance, reverse hollow. Sorry about that. I was just doing something. And so I'm gonna end it right here.